Usisahau kusubscribe, kucomment, kulike na kushare ili kuwa kwanza kupata habari mbalimbali kutoka Dar24 Media.
It is my great pleasure to attend today's China Day event of the 48th Dar es Salaam International Trade Fair. Like most Tanzanians, I would like to call it Sabasaba Festival. First of all, please allow me to send my congratulations to the successful holding of Sabasaba Festival. Today is the China Day for this festival. Hundreds of Chinese companies will exhibit Chinese products and display the variety of made in China. On behalf of Chinese Embassy in Tanzania, I hereby would like to express my heartfelt thanks to organizing committee for its strong support for Chinese exhibitors, and to the staff who have made great efforts to successfully hold China Day event. The traditional and profound friendship between China and Tanzania has always been a model for China-African relations and South-South cooperation, which was forged by Chairman Mao Zedong, President Nyerere, and other leaders of the older generation of our both countries, and has grown stronger than before through the change of international situation. In November of the year 2022, Chinese President Xi Jinping held a historic meeting with Tanzania President Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan when she visited China. The two heads of state jointly announced that China-Tanzania relations are upgraded to a comprehensive cooperative partnership, strategic partnership. This is of great historic significance in the history of China-Tanzania relations. During the meeting, the two heads of state reached the important consensus on improving the level of economic and trade cooperation and deepening the high-quality joint construction of the Belt and Road Initiative, and witnessed the signing of 15 documents involving trade, investment, and other fields. The two heads of state pointed out the direction for the bright future of our two countries. In August last year, the two leaders met once again during the BRICS summit and proposed to further deepen strategic cooperation and promote the development level of China-Tanzania relations. I'm glad to see that the trade volume between China and Tanzania, especially export volume of high-quality agricultural products to China from Tanzania, is expected to continue growing. This year, from January to the month of May, according to Chinese customers' data, the bilateral trade volume between China and Tanzania reached $3.38 billion, an increase of 8% year-on-year. China has been the largest trading partner of Tanzania for the consecutive 8 years, and we can expect the 9th. At the same time, China is also the largest source country of investment in Tanzania. More than 300 Chinese companies have invested and operated in Tanzania. Actually, that number is a very consecutive estimate. I believe maybe the number is more than 400. The investment covering agriculture, manufacturing, mining, tourism service, industries, and other fields, assisting Tanzania to promote its industrialization process. At the third China-African Economic and Trade Expo, that is CAETE, Tanzanite, coffee, cashew nuts, and other products from Tanzania were deeply loved by Chinese consumers. At the 135th China Import and Export Fair, known as Canton Fair, there were more than 1,300 offline buyers of Tanzania participated, with an increase of more than 22% year-on-year. This has greatly increased new impetus for China and Tanzania to continue deepening bilateral economic, trade, and investment cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's world, the once-in-a-century transformation is accelerating, and the modernization process of human society has once again come to a historical crossroad. Faced with the changes of the world, of the times, and of the history, China, as the largest developing country in the world, always regards Africa as development partner for mutual benefit and win-win results, a security partner for the maintaining regional peace and stability, and the cooperation partner for promoting exchange and mutual learning among civilizations. In September 2021, Chinese President Xi Jinping put forward the Global Development Initiative, that is GDI, at the general debate of the 76th session of the United Nations General Assembly. He called on the international community to prioritize the development and make efforts to accelerate the implementation of the 2030 Agenda. This initiative has been warmly received across the international community. More than 100 countries and international organizations have supported the GDI and implemented more than 100 early harvest projects. China highly appreciates the significant contribution made by President Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan for promoting the construction of the various national undertakings and Tanzania's support to GDI, and is willing to work with Tanzania to contribute wisdom and strength to the revitalization of various careers around the world. China insists on the correct direction of economic globalization, promotes liberalization and facilitation of trade and investment, and firmly opposes all kinds of protectionism. China's modernization has made advances in the course of opening up policy and is bound to embrace a brighter future through opening up policy. Therefore, China promises that it will open to the world on a wider scale, in a wider field, and at a deeper level, which will bring more new opportunities for China, Tanzania, and China-African cooperation. In the second half of this year, China will hold the Forum on China-African Cooperation, that is FOCAC, together with the 7th China International Import-Export, that is CIIE, and many other events as well. China welcomes Tanzanian government, business associations, and enterprises to attend and participate in those events to promote China-African cooperation to achieve the more progress. This year, China and Tanzania embrace the 60th anniversary of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. We will start a new journey of cooperation on the basis of past achievements. I sincerely hope that our Chinese enterprises will do a good job in participating in this Sabasaba festival, guided by the principles of sincerity, real results, amity, and good faith, and the principles of pursuing the greater good and shared interests, proposed by President Xi Jinping and closely cooperated with Tanzania government and work hand in hand with Tanzanians. Chinese Embassy in Tanzania will, as always, vigorously support the continuous progress of China-Tanzania economic and trade cooperation. Finally, wish the China Day event, together with Sabasaba Festival, a complete success. Thank you all. Asanteni sana.
Usisahau kusubscribe, kucomment, kulike na kushare ili kuwa wa kwanza kupata habari mbalimbali kutoka Dar24 Media.